What's up everybody, Jeremy Weiss here with Weiss Tech Hockey, and in this video I wanted to show you two quick variations of a 2-1-2 forecheck. So let's go ahead, we'll pull up the rink, and here I've got the other team kind of mapped out already. You can see we've got the puck carrying defenseman here, and then this is the other, this is using a similar setup to something that I would probably have my team doing. The other defenseman's on the weak side post, then we've got a strong side winger on the boards, and a centerman, and then a weak side winger who if they break out the way we do, he potentially could become a breakaway man coming out the ice. So there are two ways that I usually will set up a 2-1-2, and depending on the situation, what the other team's strengths and weaknesses are, as well as what my own team's strengths and weaknesses are, both ways are effective, and both ways have time and a place to be used. So the first one is a 2-1-2 stack, and I'll show you why I call it the stack. But basically, what's going to happen is F1 is going to come in hard, put extreme pressure on that puck carrying defenseman, and hopefully get him, make the hit him pin. The other F2, the other forward, is going to come in right behind him, ready to pick up the puck, on the same side of the ice, ready to pick up the puck when that turnover occurs. This particular setup is assuming that the other team likes to force breakouts up the strong side, which many teams do. So this can be very effective to clog up the side of the ice that the team feels most comfortable breaking out. A lot of teams do that, and as you get into the younger and younger age groups, it's more and more common. So if you're playing a team that likes to try to force it up the strong side regardless of where the pressure is, then take advantage of it. Use the 2-1-2 stack. In this case, F3 would come up the middle, and basically he's going to play back just a tiny bit and read the play. So if it looks like this outlet pass is going to be made to the centerman, then he's going to pick up and try to intercept that pass or lay a hit on the centerman as soon as he touches the puck. If it looks like it's going to be coming up the boards, which most likely if the other team is a team that likes to force the play up the strong side, most of the time they're going to be forcing it up the boards, so he can be ready to pounce on that and hopefully cause a turnover at that point as well, if the turnover hasn't already happened. So that's your, these are your two, this is your one here, and then obviously you've got your two defensemen back on the line. And we'll put that here and here. Especially the strong side defenseman, he needs to be aware, because often if we have extreme pressure here and they do manage to squirt it up the boards and this guy is maybe a little bit late getting there or makes the hit, sometimes the puck will squirt up and this defenseman will be in a position to pick it up and control it, maybe get a shot on net or maybe go D to D. But that is your basic 2-1-2 stack. Pretty straightforward. It's probably the most common version of a forecheck. At least where I grew up, that was the first thing that one of the very first forechecks that I was taught is first man go in, put pressure, second man pick up the puck. Okay, so how does this change if it is a spread? The spread combats the potential D to D pass or a defenseman that likes to skate it behind the net. So what happens is, let's say that this defenseman drops down for a D to D, or maybe the other team starts picking up that you're overloading the one side, and maybe they start trying to come up the weak side on you. That's fine. F1 still goes in and does the same thing, puts pressure. F2 will come in like this, and basically he'll kind of hang out, and not really hang out for very long though. He needs to hang out, read it really quick, and then make a decision. But he's going to basically be trying to intercept the pass. So sometimes that may mean cutting in front of the net, on the close side of the net, to pick up that pass, that D to D pass. But more often than not, it will mean coming to the far side of the net. So he's going to anticipate a potential D to D pass and take it away. So he's going to come in, as soon as that D to D pass is made, he's either going to intercept it or lay a really hard clean check on that other defenseman and mess up his attempt at a breakout there. In this case, F3 is doing the same thing. He's got to read it, and because if it does end up coming up the strong side, he still has the same responsibility as he did before. But if they do manage to get it onto the weak side, obviously a weak side pass is not going to be an instantaneous thing. The other team is going to have to adjust as well. I mean, they're going to have the wingers come over, centerman's going to have to come through. So as this is happening, our guy needs to read it as well, and hopefully read it faster than the other team, and that F3 will be in a position to to intercept the pass as they attempt to make the pass up to the forwards. Same thing over here, defenseman comes straight across. This defenseman, if there is a shift, I like to have this defenseman come back and slightly out, just in case that it does squirt past our lines of attack, and they do get it out into the neutral zone. So the stack is both forwards attacking, first two forwards attacking on the same side, hard pressure. The spread is still hard pressure, except that they spread to prevent a D-to-D pass and a weak side breakout. So that is the basic 2-1-2. A couple good options there for you. Use the ones that make the most sense for your team, and feel free to tweak and adjust to different things that the other team may be doing, or different strengths or weaknesses that your own team may have.